Professor Markel, this is Lori Stifter and I am doing my video. I tried to do EduCreations, but it wasn't going on my Dell and I don't have access to an iPad or Apple products, so decided just so you could see my face and know that I would be actually doing a lot better if this was in front of students and being able to engage with them instead of really knowing that I'm talking to myself. So I'll pretend I'm talking to you. And like we discussed in class with different compound and complex sentences, the compound sentences is two or more independent clauses. So of course when you're talking about two different things and they all mean and they can all be brought to the same person, you can use the comma. And I don't think people really understand and really know how to use a comma, much less how to use the semicolon. Actually a very important skill to know and understand. So, and semicolons can also be used to join two independent clauses to form a compound sentence. So then the complex sentence has one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. And then we have the dependent clause comes first, and if that comes first, then you need a comma. So I actually went and found the definition of a compound sentence is a sentence that has at least two independent clauses joined by a comma, semicolon, or conjunction. An independent clause is a clause that has a subject and a verb and forms a complete thought. So in a world of independent thinkers, this is very, very important that they know how to be able to take what is in their brain and put it on paper and not count on the computer telling them how to form their sentences correctly. So I have examples here of compound sentences with coordinating conjunctions, and I will say comma where they need to put a comma. So she did not cheat on the test, and it was not the right thing to do. So put those two sentences together. She did not cheat on the test, comma, for it was not the right thing to do. And I think I will buy a car. I will lease the blue one. Two separate thoughts, but you're able to put it together, because I think I will buy the red car, comma, or I will lease the blue one. So she wants to be able to buy the red one or lease the blue one, which probably means that the blue one's a little bit more expensive. I really want to go to work, and I'm too sick to drive. If you put those two sentences together, I really want to go to work, comma, but I am too sick to drive. I'm counting my calories, comma, yet I really want dessert. He ran out of money, comma, so he had to stop playing poker. They got there early, comma, and they got really good seats. There was no ice cream in the freezer, comma, nor did they have money to go to the store. Everyone was busy, comma, so I went to the movie alone. I would have gotten the promotion, comma, but my attendance wasn't good enough. Should we start class now, comma, or should we wait for everyone to get there? And of course, they have a loving question mark. Make sure you use the correct punctuation at the end of each sentence. It was getting dark, comma, and we weren't there yet. Cats are good pets, comma, for they are clean and are not noisy. We have not been to Asia, comma, nor have we visited Africa. He didn't want to go to the dentist, comma, yet he went anyway. And compound sentences with a semicolon, where you've got basically two nouns and you're forming them together to again make a complete thought. And Joe made the sugar cookies, semicolon, Susan decorated them. And the sky is clear, semicolon, the stars are twinkling. The waves were crashing on the shore, semicolon, it was a lovely night. There were white out conditions in the town, semicolon, the roads were impassable. Check back tomorrow, semicolon, I will see if the book has arrived. He said he was not there yesterday, semicolon, many people saw him there. I am happy to take your donation, semicolon, any amount will be greatly appreciated. She only paints with bold colors, semicolon, she does not like pastels. She works 2 jobs to make ends meet, time to join us. Malls are great places to shop, semicolon, I can find everything I need under one roof. Italy is my favorite country, semicolon, I plan to spend 2 weeks there next year. And the last sentence in with the semicolon is he turned in his research paper on Friday, semicolon. He would have not passed the class otherwise. And for years, I don't think I personally knew how to use semicolons, but now understanding that it just is two sentences with two nouns that independent or two dependent compound sentences, and putting them together because they're basically, forming one thought. And I think that's what's really, really important, is that students have to remember, as long as it's one thought, put them together. And the semicolon is something that is very, very rarely used. And I'm starting to understand that I've used commas and I should have been using semicolons. And these last quotes, I was able to find compound sentences in quotes. And here is one by Lyndon B. Johnson. Any jackass can kick down a barn, comma, but it takes a good carpenter to build one. And here's one from Arthur C. Clarke, who wrote the 2001 A Space Odyssey. The drought had lasted now for 10 million years, comma, and the reign of the terrible lizards has long since ended, quote unquote. And then the final one that I have in the compound sentences in quotes is from Jimmy Carter. And I have often wanted to drown my troubles, comma, but I can't get my wife to go swimming. So, and taking your class and then basically understanding and knowing that as a teacher that we need to know and understand and be very concrete on how we teach these lessons, because if we don't understand it ourselves, how are we going to teach this information to our students? So this course has just been fantastic. And then we start talking about our special ed students, where, processing just everyday mundane things is hard enough for them. How are they going to understand things that are totally beyond our understanding, and kind of going, this is the rules, and where they can find, they can put their thoughts down, and then we can tell them, yeah, this is how you can do it, this is how you do it correctly. And yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to expose this to some of my special ed students, because you can have sentence after sentence after sentence, but in order for it all to make sense as one complete thought is actually really a cool way to think about it. So Professor Markel, thank you so much. And I hope that you liked my Think Aloud, because that's what I was doing, was thinking aloud and basically pretending to talk to you. So thank you so much for a wonderful summer, and we'll hopefully see you in the hallways. And if not, have a fantastic time at the U of M, because boy, they are so lucky to have somebody that's as engaging and is empathetic, and it's just you're doing really, really amazing work for really amazing families. So thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.